Okay, let's unpack this. Because, when you grab a supplement and it has that green label, maybe a picture of a little leaf on it, your brain just instantly goes, oh, natural means safe.
Right, you imagine like a soothing cup of chamomile tea or something.
Exactly. But according to research on this one specific plant, biology doesn't really play by those comforting rules. So welcome to your custom deep dive. Today we're exploring the historical benefits of Blue Cohosh Root, but we're also here to deliver a pretty critical health warning.
Yeah, it really highlights the sheer unregulated power of plant chemistry, I think. And just for some context, the word cohosh actually comes from an Algonquin word meaning rough.
Oh, like describing the physical root.
Right, it describes the plant's tangled, knobby root. And historically, it was incredibly valued. Native Americans used it for almost everything.
Like a botanical Swiss Army knife, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. They used it for starting labor, stopping muscle spasms as a laxative. It even treated things like colic, sore throats, hiccups, and joint conditions. They would even roast the seeds as a coffee substitute.
A coffee substitute? Wow. But I got to push back here a little bit. If Native American cultures used this root for centuries to manage labor and treat all these everyday things, how can modern research suddenly declare it this universally toxic hazard? Like, were they just ignoring the side effects back then?
Well, what's fascinating here is that it really comes down to preparation, dosage, and just the indiscriminate nature of the plant's active compounds.
Indiscriminate how?
So when we isolate how Blue Cohosh actually works, we see it contains these specific alkaloids that forcefully stimulate smooth muscle tissue. And it also has compounds that literally mimic the hormone estrogen.
Okay, so it's not exactly a subtle effect.
No, not at all. In the context of childbirth, it doesn't just, gently coax the body. It chemically forces the uterus to contract.
But wait, the uterus isn't the only smooth muscle in the human body.
Exactly. And that is the critical connection. Your blood vessels are also lined with smooth muscle. So when Blue Cohosh forces the uterus to contract, it simultaneously triggers severe vasoconstriction everywhere else.
So it physically clamps down on your blood vessels.
Right. It aggressively narrows them.
Wow, so it's like kinking a garden hose right at the spigot. The heart is still trying to pump, but that oxygen-rich blood just can't get through to the baby?
Yeah, and the restriction of oxygen is really just the macro level of the problem.
All right, there's more.
Unfortunately, yes. According to a comprehensive Yale thesis review, along with multiple cell studies, the chemical components of Blue Cohosh actually disrupt mitochondrial function.
Oh, the powerhouse of the cell.
Right. The cells themselves basically lose the ability to properly process whatever oxygen they do happen to receive.
Oh man, so that leads to severe cellular toxicity.
Yes, which directly explains the terrifying clinical case reports we see in the data. We're looking at documented instances of newborns suffering heart attacks, strokes, and multi-organ failure.
Just because their mothers consumed Blue Cohosh to induce labor.
Right. You have parents trying to use a traditional, quote-unquote, natural method, entirely unaware that this root is causing profound heart failure.
And permanent brain damage in their child. That is so heavy. But here's where it gets really interesting for me. Why is this still sold as a supplement? It's sitting freely on pharmacy shelves right now, usually without any warning labels at all.
Yeah, it's a massive issue. Because it so aggressively alters smooth muscle and hormone receptors, it actively spikes your blood pressure and blood sugar.
Which I imagine makes it incredibly dangerous for a lot of people.
Absolutely. Anyone with heart conditions, diabetes, or hormone-sensitive cancers must absolutely avoid it.
Because if you take medication to manage your blood pressure, let's say, and then you take a Blue Cohosh supplement, it's like what, stepping on the brakes and the gas at the exact same time?
That is a perfect analogy. It can completely neutralize life-saving prescription drugs. Plus, it has severe adverse interactions with things like nicotine, too.
So what does this all mean for you listening? The ultimate takeaway is that Blue Cohosh is a chemically aggressive plant. The historical uses are vast, sure, but those severe life-threatening risks completely eclipse the traditional benefits.
Yeah, we really need to shift our perspective and stop assuming that a root in a plastic bottle is just some benign daily vitamin.
Exactly. Natural doesn't mean harmless. It means chemically complex.
Yeah.
Which leaves us with this to think about. If a single traditional root can fundamentally choke off cellular oxygen and completely override prescription medications, how many other unregulated herbal supplements sitting quietly on your pharmacy shelf are fully capable of rewriting your internal biology?